it's Jo at Cloth Bums here, and in this video I am going to take a look at the Bubba and Boo pocket nappy for you. First thing I just want to say, look at this print. Oh my gosh, it's amazing, these little woodland creatures. We've got foxes and deers and owls. And, I love this print, and Bubba and Boo have got a seriously good print range going on at the moment. But anyway, let's get into the nappy. This is a birth to potty nappy, and it has three standard 3 rise settings. 1, 2, 3. Might not be so easy to see on a black nappy, but it's just too beautiful. I had to show you. It is popper fastening for the birth to potty version. In the newborn version, it is Velcro fastening. And on the inside, it is one of those internal gusset type nappies, and it comes with 2 quite generously sized, very nice and thirsty bamboo microfiber blend inserts. Something that's always good about having something with 2 inserts is if you need to create custom absorbency, you can fold one up and put more absorbency where you need it in the nappy. So at the front for the boys, at the back for the girls, or if you've got girls who are sitting up, you can place it a little bit more towards the middle in the nappy. These are a really nice nappy. What I quite like about this, and I'll show you up close if I can, is the hip. You've got 2 waist fixers there, and the hip one is actually really quite far back, and so this nappy would suit babies with chunkier legs who need that little bit more room, because if this hip fastener is directly underneath the waist fastener, that pulls the nappy quite tight and pulls the legs very tight, and if you've got a bigger baby that might not be the best thing. So that's quite a nice feature of this. I really like this. And the absorbency on this was phenomenal. It was fantastic. It did better than I thought it would actually. I wasn't expecting it to do as well as it did for absorbency. It was a really nice nappy. What I would say though, there are slightly unusual things about this nappy, or at least one unusual thing. The back here, like most standard pocket nappies, it's got elasticated back, but the back here, this elastic is super stretchy, really stretchy. That is more stretchy than I see most pocket nappies have. As such, the waistband element gets quite generous, so that's really good if you've got a big tummy baby. But when my baby, well, I say baby, he's 19 months old now, whereas normally he would have 4 popper settings on of space, you might say, between doing up the wings. On this he only needed 2, so if you've got a slim baby with little legs or little thighs, this might not fit them at a young age, but if you've got quite a chunky baby, then you should be able to get a nice fit with this, because it is quite generous on the legs and just got that amazingly generous waistband. The wings are also ever so slightly longer, not much that you'd really notice, but I'm a nappy nerd, so I pay attention. The wings are also ever so slightly longer than some other pocket nappy wings that you get. These are a very nice nappy. The only thing I didn't really like about it, I'm not a really big fan of this internal gusset thing, and as you can see, the internal gusset here is quite loose, it's quite soft, and for me, with my son and his still breastfed poos, this internal gusset didn't do anything to protect from that sort of demon wet, soggy teething poo that they do. Fortunately, my son is quite obvious when he's doing a poo, so I knew what had happened, and I went to change him immediately, and everything had already gone right out to this outer gusset there. So if you've got a formula fed baby, or a baby who's no longer breastfeeding, who's got the more solid poos, then this should be absolutely fine. But if you've got quite a wet poo baby, some do, then this one you just need to keep an eye on. Like the inner gusset for me didn't do anything for extra containment, whereas on some other nappies it might have worked better. But I still wouldn't say that this is a bad nappy at all. I did like it. I was really surprised and very, very pleased by its absorbency. If it's another one of those, if I had a long car journey or little one was going to be sat in the buggy for a while, then I'd reach for one of these. It's a quite nice nappy. I think it retails at about $16.50. And the print range that it's got is really nice. I've got another one with beautiful planets on it. The print range this year is phenomenal. This is still my favourite. Just it's So beautiful. And don't tell me that you haven't bought a nappy because it has a beautiful print, because every cloth parent has done it. So yes, these are a fairly decent nappy. I really love the absorbency. I wasn't so keen on the containment on this inner gusset, but that's personal style. I don't particularly like this inner gusset bit, so if you're going to do a double gusset, get a wrap with a solid double gusset. But other than that, really great nappy, decently priced, got a nice content of bamboo in it, and worth a go if you've got a bigger legged baby or a bigger tum baby, because you've just got this really nice stretch to the back of it, so you shouldn't get too much tightening around the waist. Do remember, if you have a really chunky thighed baby, you don't have to do up that bottom row on 2 poppers. When you've got a waistband that's got 2 poppers on it, the top one controls the waist and the bottom one controls around closing up the hips. And if you've got a really big thighed baby, you don't have to do that bottom layer up, because the top one will still hold the nappy up. I hope you've enjoyed this little review, and if you do like the videos, please like and subscribe, and you'll see more as I get to do more reviews and more hints, tips and tricks and all sorts of bits. So keep in touch and let me know if you like this video, and if you would like anything in particular reviewed, do let me know. Okay, take care, bye bye.